Just me. A place to be me, where you get to experience life. 'Cause life is a journey, not a guided tour. If you want the rainbow, you have to go through the rain.
Welcome back, Just Me family. You're listening to Clinicians Table Talk, where we hold space for healing conversations that connect the mind, heart, and spirit. I'm Tracey, and today I invite you to breathe with me. Let the waves center you as we talk about femininity, masculinity, and parenting. What does nurturing look like? Let's go beyond the stereotypes of femininity, masculinity, and parenting. As you listen to the sound of the ocean, I want you to picture nurturing. What images rises? For many of us, it's a mother, a caregiver, a soft presence offering warmth and comfort. That's a beautiful image. But what if I told you nurturing isn't just feminine? It isn't just soft. It isn't just mom. Nurturing is a human trait, a divine quality, and it belongs to all of us. For generations, femininity has been tightly woven into the role of caregiver. And while there is sacred strength in that, we must ask, is that the whole story? Women have been praised for giving, serving, sacrificing, but often at the cost of their dreams, voice, and rest. But here's the truth. You can be nurturing and bold, gentle and assertive, present for others and present for yourself. Femininity isn't a fixed role. It's a dynamic force, a nurturing part of beauty. There is power in nurturing masculinity. So let's breathe into the other side. How many boys were told, don't cry, be strong, toughen up? But strength and tenderness aren't enemies. Some of the most powerful fathers I've known were gentle. Some of the strongest men I've seen were afraid to sit in silence, to listen, to hold space. A father rocking a baby at 2 a.m., a man telling his child, I'm proud of you. That's nurturing, and that's masculine too. Parenting is not a checklist divided by pink and blue. It's a call to be present, a call to guide, to protect, to comfort, to teach. So whether you're a mother, father, guardian, or grandparent, nurturing is a part of your parenting. And it looks like asking questions, not just giving answers. Saying, I see you, before saying, here's what you should do. Creating safety, not just physically, but emotionally. Children don't need perfect parents. They need present ones. Let me say that again. Children don't need perfect parents. They need present ones. And they need to see nurture modeled by everyone in the home, not just one gender. So today, we rewrite the story. We say men can be deeply nourishing, women can care without losing themselves, children can grow up seeing love in its fullness form. Let's normalize it all. Let's teach our sons that emotional expression is strength. Let's show our daughters that nurturing doesn't mean surrendering identity. Because when we raise whole people, we change generations. So as you listen, maybe ask yourself quietly, where did I learn what nurturing looks like? And how can I reflect it more gently, more freely, and without fear? Think about that. And I want to thank you for joining another episode of Just Me Podcast, Clinicians Table Talk. Stay rooted, stay kind, and keep showing up whole.
Thank you so much for listening to Just Me Therapy podcast. If you are seeking further one-on-one diagnoses, interventions, and treatment plans, please consider scheduling an appointment with an individual counselor at Journeys Counseling Center, located in Greensboro, North Carolina. Journeys can be reached at 336-294-1349. The mission of Just Me Therapy podcast is to use authentic conversations to uplift one's mind, body, and soul. The goal of Just Me Therapy is to offer affordable education and insight to individuals who experience financial barriers to accessing individualized behavioral health care services. With that being said, the information, including opinions, advice, and recommendations discussed in this podcast, are intended for individual, informational, and educational purposes only. Such information is not intended to substitute the recommendations of your own licensed therapist or healthcare professional. Although we are licensed behavioral health professionals, we are not your licensed behavioral health professional. As a result, the advice mentioned on this podcast should not replace the recommendations offered by your own qualified health professional.